We are gearing up. Again, the next tip-off that this place is going to go crazy for is going to be tomorrow afternoon, early afternoon, when the Hawkeyes tip off. I know you've said before, Chad, you think that this team that the Hawkeyes have drawn, you do think that this is one of the worst teams that that has been an at-large bid in the NCAA.
Yeah, I mean, that's true if you look at like the RPI and the Ken Palm ratings and stuff like that. But as with the way I was playing, I mean, every matchup's going to be dangerous at this point. Temple, I got a chance to see their practice today, like with Iowa's. Temple's got a lot of big guys. They're a lot bigger and stronger team than I expected. They start a very robust lineup, and they're going to be physical with Iowa defensively, and we've seen Iowa struggle with that a little bit. Now, Temple can't really shoot the ball very well, so as long as Iowa score at a reasonably consistent rate, I like the chances, but Iowa has had a little trouble with teams like this in the recent weeks.
It seems like when you look at the minutes, the way that Fran has kind of used the bench, there's not a lot of changes he can do to curtail to a bigger lineup. I mean, he's using Ahmad Wagner and Don Mule about as much as I think he trusts using those guys off the bench. So what do you think we'll see? Will there be any changes to the roster or the usage of the roster, or the bench minutes tomorrow?
I think so. I'm gonna predict, based on kind of watching practice today and sort of getting a feel for things, I think you're going to see a lot more Nicholas Baer tomorrow. He played with a lot of energy at the end of that Illinois game. Now, I could be wrong. He could show up and play 3 minutes tomorrow. But I think that's what they need, is that kind of energetic, somebody's going to give energy 100% of the time. That's what they need, because they were so flat in that Illinois game. And I think a guy like Wagner can bring that. I think Baer can bring that. I think Ewell is not bringing that right now. And I wouldn't be surprised if he was shoved down the bench maybe just a little bit further. And Ross, Christian Williams against Indiana came off the bench out of nowhere, and that kind of sparked that comeback. So you can just see what the energy off the bench does, and I think Iowa has to bring that tomorrow.